Keroche founders and directors, billionaires Tabitha Karanja and Joseph Karanja, are tonight fugitives hunted by the DCI-detectives for alleged tax evasion in excess of, get this, 14 billion shillings between January 2015 and June of this year. Now, Director of Public Prosecutions Noordin Haji has ordered the arrest and prosecution of the two after investigations by the Kenya Revenue Authority, the KRA, unearthed the tax evasion. And as our very own Francis Gachuri reports, the change of guard at KRA heralds tough times for alleged mega tax evaders who previously enjoyed protection at Times Towers.
At the Keroche Breweries plant in Naivasha, detectives lay in wait, seeking to enforce an order by Director of Public Prosecutions Noordin Haji on industrialist Joseph Muigai Karanja and his wife Tabitha Muigai. A news conference called by Keroche Breweries owners abruptly called off as soon as Haji's statement on the duo's arrest was made public. DPP ordering that in public interest, they be charged with 10 counts of tax fraud and violation of the Tax Procedures Act of 2015. According to the Director of Public Prosecutions, a probe by KRA disclosed tax evasion of 14.4 billion shillings by the alcohol manufacturers between January 2015 and June 2019. The alleged tax evasion categorized into two: excise duty and value-added tax. The KRA probe determined that Keroche Breweries and its owners dodged paying up to 12.3 billion shillings on its alcoholic products. This includes 11.2 billion shillings for the Vienna Ice brand and 688 million shillings for Summit beer. They are also alleged to have eluded paying taxes for Crescent vodka and manipulating tax stamps worth 329.3 million shillings. KRA wants the Keroche Breweries and its directors charged with non-payment of value-added tax running into 2 billion shillings. This includes 1.7 billion shillings for the Vienna Ice alcoholic drinks and 250 million shillings for Summit beer. There is also a 55 million shillings claim for Crescent vodka and 41 million shillings for stamps allocated. KRA Director General James Githi Mburu, while conducting Acting National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukuri Yatani on a tour of the inland container depot in Embakasi, confirmed an all-out purge on tax evaders.
We take tax evasion very seriously, and in the recent past you have seen we have stepped up our efforts in dealing with tax evasion. Part of it was being aided by our staff, which we have taken action against.
The probe on Keroche Breweries commenced in 2015 when Mburu was in charge of the Intelligence and Strategic Operations docket at KRA. Sources at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations disclosing that detectives were closing in on past top managers at KRA for aiding well-connected business people to dodge payment of taxes running into billions of shillings. KRA in the 2018-2019 financial year collected 1.5 trillion shillings in taxes against a target of 1.6 trillion shillings. In the 2019-2020 financial year that kicked off in July, KRA has to collect 1.8 trillion shillings in taxes.
And I'm happy that KRA is coming out with measures that we are going to support as a whole government to make sure that those ones who are involved in tax evasions are dealt with ruthlessly, irrespective of their status in the community. They will be dealt with.
DPP's directive for prosecution of Keroche Breweries and its directors comes days after directors of Thika-based Africa Spirits, Wines of the World and its proprietor billionaire Humphrey Karaoke were charged with evading payment of 41 billion shillings in taxes. The accused persons are out on bail. Francis Gachuri, Citizen TV.